Deadly Tarantula Girl coming to you from my private serpentarium on a dark and stormy night. I hope you're not disturbed too much by the pounding of the hail and the roar of the thunder. If you can hear it in the background, I apologize. Just know, even in this time of crazy crisis, I'm still filming just for you because I love you. So tonight I'm bringing you a romantic little video. This is Haplopelma lividum. I have no idea what the common name is. Maybe blue-footed baboon or cobalt blue. How about that? That'd be my second lucky guess. Okay, one of my favorite things about this species is their amazing blue colors, which is why they're called the probably something blue. Which is why they're called the cobalt blue. And another thing that I really like about them is their amazing webs that they make. It's like, I don't know, they're just incredible interior designers. So every time you open their enclosure, it's so beautiful. I have my terrestrial breeding chamber out. Let's just pop the lids off these bad boys and see what happens. Now that I have both the lids open, I'm going to encourage him to go and visit the neighbor. Obviously, I'm going to do this with caution because he is much smaller than she is, and there is a chance that she could decide just to eat him for dinner and not allow him to breed her at all. These animals have been housed next to each other for the last week or so because they can pick up on each other's pheromones through the ventilation holes in their enclosures. This is a fast and skittish species, so you have to be careful because they can behave somewhat unpredictably, and sometimes they kind of rush into things. She could come out of that hole and grab him up and eat him, although that's not the most likely scenario. I am watching him and I'm hoping that he notices that there's a female in the vicinity. And if he is up for breeding, you can see how skinny he is. He is definitely toward the end of his life. The males, when they reach their ultimate molt, which is the molt in which they become mature, often stop feeding altogether or just don't eat very much, and they tend to basically waste away from that point. You see how small and scrawny he is, and that's just because he is literally at the end of his life. Basically, as far as nature's concerned, his only purpose is to reproduce as much as possible. And even if the end of his life is during that breeding or after the breeding, if he is successful, then he has accomplished his mission. So I'm going to just blow on him ever so slightly so he can move around a little bit more. Once she senses those vibrations, she might come out and see what's going on. If he notices that there's a female nearby, he might start tapping his toes, which will send messages to her that there is a fertile male in her presence. So if he does that and she comes out, they might just... So another thing I can do is just gently attempt to tease her out of the burrow and see if I cannot lure her out. I don't want to damage her web if I don't have to, or as little as possible. Alright, little Bob. See that beautiful lady?
Okay. I'm not sure if he's... oh, there we go. He's starting to tremble. He's finally realized there's a beautiful belle at the ball, and he would like to dance with her. So those very, very subtle trembling motions that he's making are signals to her that he is there to mate. So I'm just going to leave him alone for a few minutes. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, this is exactly what you want to see. They're both holding onto my tongs, so I no longer have use of those. Oh, dang it, her fangs are out. Okay. Oh, he's, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So that rubbing of her abdomen indicates that they did have a successful pairing. I think that it was fast and furious. He's been very bold. And so now I'm going to make sure that he gets home safely. It's okay, honey. It's okay. There's no danger here. Good job, fella. Good job. So I'm gonna just let him go on home, back to his own little crib.
Whew, a successful breed and the first time I've ever handled a Cobalt Blue, and I didn't even get bitten. How exciting. Well, I hope you enjoyed that exciting breeding video. This is my third attempt at breeding this species, and I was excited by the results tonight. I hope you guys like this one. Let me know your prediction of whether or not I will reproduce this species, and I'll see you soon.